Hello, my name is Raymond Karchevsky. I'm a living Christ. My name could be just as well John Doe, Jesus Christ, or whomever you wish to label another with a name. But I am the spirit of truth, of oneness, of non-duality. And I exist in a world of hell, of duality, of fiction, of forged concepts, ideas, myths, legends. That is the fictional world of civilized society of which I speak. I, like you, am in this world, but I, unlike you, am not of it. I speak truth. I live truth. I am truth. For I live in the balance of the subconscious, non-dualistic mind of truth, the mind of God, the mind of creation, in balance with the satanic, mechanical, reactive, dualistic, indoctrinated base of the conscious mind, which is a construct of the mind of illusion, the world of illusion, civilized life. We all live in that world, but as I say, I am not of it. Well, you are, unquestionably. It is evidenced by your behavior. For is not your behavior based in split consciousness, the mind of opposites, dualistic, right and wrong, up and down, male, female. Everything has its opposite. Yeah. Somewhat confused, aren't you? Each of you have consensually given up your wholeness, your resonance with truth, with non-duality, to be that of the conscious, intellectual, divided world that you call life. You give your allegiance to it. Why would you do that? Why would you give up truth? Your right to be right, right as you are. Why do you allow such concepts as race, religion, belief systems, philosophical belief systems, monetary systems to divide you, to cause a rift between you and your fellow man? Fellow man, already there is an admission of duality there, isn't there? You are all trapped in that world of duality, where you pursue that which cannot be found in such a dualistic existence. And that which you pursue is truth. For truth is non-dualistic in nature. One must enter, or re-enter, I should say, the non-dualistic subconscious mind to find that oneness, that resonance with what is, with truth, with love, with creation. You see, in the world of non-duality, there's no violence, there's no contradiction, there's no opposition. When you are caused to rely upon, to believe, to worship those who lie to you, who tell you one thing while their actions indicate they are doing something else. You love hypocrites. You worship hypocrites. All people of power, be they kings, queens, presidents, congressmen, senators, are such hypocrites. For they cannot hold on to their position and speak truth. They deal in images. You are ruled in images. Beware of those who profess to have conversations with God, for they lie to you. Watch their actions while they speak. They stroke you. Do they pander to you? Do they tell you how wonderful you are? Do they feed your emotional need to be recognized, to be wanted, to be loved? You've just met a religious hypocrite. When you omit to watch their actions while you cling to their words, you're being swindled out of your rightful place of non-dualistic godliness. For indeed, you are the creators of your quality of life, and therefore are responsible for such actions. But you can easily dismiss them by living in illusion, which many of you do. But the fact is, you are tormented by such limited beliefs, which do not provide the peace of mind that you seek, the love that you seek. You're always seeking. Seeking. Why are you seeking? Because you don't have it. You're wanting it. And you will do anything to accomplish gaining that trust, that respect, that love. And you sell yourselves out for it. That's your typical civilized human being. You're sellouts. You've sold your souls. How dumb is that? You love people who tell you stories, with a beginning, with an end, and with a message. It's all a fiction, not real. And you try to emulate that fiction. And you become that fiction when you apply it to your life. You do not meet the truth, the unknown, the unspeakable, the undefinable. You do not meet it head on because you don't know what it is that you're dealing with. And it creates fear in you. Fear of what? Fear of the unknown, Well, fear of the unknown is what life is all about. Deal with it. Learn by it. Merge with it. Resonate with it. And you will realize that you just played a game on yourself. An intellectual game that has been taught to you early in life when you began going to school, or earlier than that, when your parents passed on to their game playing propensities while wearing a mask on you. They taught you how to lie, how to deceive, how to hide your feelings. And that satanic reaction has been fortified, reinforced by all of the institutions of hell, be it government and be it religion. It's done through the medium of media, the mind-controlling arm of all satanic institutions. For what they do to you is they create the illusion of the world that you live in, and you believe it. So through belief, you live a vicarious existence with what's happening to others. You see, others are experiencing life according to their actions. When you come to the realization that you are your actions, and not everyone has the same actions, you have the duplicity of a civilized world. Now, everybody wants to be loved. Everyone wants to belong to a group. Groupthink is clearly satanic, for it applies itself with many members who adhere to a single policy. And that policy is created by their leaders, those who seem to have more energy, more intelligence, more emotional stability than they, not knowing that it's all an act. The world is a stage, it has been said, and we are all actors. That's a description of hell on earth. It's a true statement. You're all acting in a way based on your beliefs. And those beliefs place you in conflict with everyone who has a different belief. That is the hell that we create for ourselves. We argue, we debate, we go to war, we kill each other, we rob each other, we exploit each other. Those are all ideas. You understand that? They're all intellectual ideas. They are not the truth. They are not the what is, which is manifesting in life, except for the twists and turns of judgment based in ideas, intellectual ideas. And that's the world we create for ourselves. That's the quality of our lives. Are you happy? Are you free? Or are you a slave to your intellect? It's no accident that many of you are indeed slaves to your intellects. That's what a Satanist is. An intellectual slave. One of obedience. One of loyalty to that which is not true, which is a lie, a contradiction in essence. That's what sin is. We are born in sin, raised in the realm of contradiction. We are trained by our parents who pass on to their children their learned contradictions, their introduction to sin. And that sin continues with them until they awaken to the truth that is beyond limitations of sin. How do you achieve that? How does that come into one's life? By ending, by stopping the dualistic chatter of the intellectual mind. When that happens, there you are, alone, all alone, with infinity, with the nameless energy of truth, the what is, the God, the creator of all things. That's what you're looking for, but even you don't know that. You're looking for that with the tools of the satanic intellect, which prevent you from coming to that realization. You understand? If you're civilized, you're a trained monkey, jumping at the commands of those who use words to manipulate you. Trained. Conditioning. That's what you are. Nothing original about you. You're all second-hand persons. Living, dead individuals created by a fictional government through fictional policies, legal policies. Legal. Legal is not the same thing as law. Legal is satanic. It's a representation of that which is, and that is always counterfeit. Don't settle for counterfeit. Be the real thing. What is the real thing? God. You are all creations of God. You are all manifestations of God. There's nothing that exists in the universe that is not of God. That energy of what is, of truth. You cannot put it on as a suit of clothes and pretend, for then you are satanic. You live in pretense. You live in lies, deception. You live a confused life, a life of striving, of seeking, but never having, never resonating with that which is, the I am, that I am, which is you, which is me. I understand that, you don't. And that's what you are looking for. I have been giving it to you for 25 years. And what has happened? You blithely disbelieve it. As easy as that. You reject it. In return for lies, deceptions, frauds. How do I know they're these things? Because you become diminished with each passing day. You lose energy. Your money is stripped away from you. And money is nothing more than a symbol of your life energy. And so for the rich to exist, they must live off the energy of the poor who doubt themselves. Or doubt yourself. No more. You are the creator of the quality of your life. Use it or lose it. It's all done by you, consensually. Are you the God of your own created life? Or are you the satanic slave who believes otherwise, who believes that you have no power? You have no say. You have no respect. You have nothing. That's what you are made to believe. That's what rules this life on earth, Satanism. And you believe it wholeheartedly. That's just plain spiritual ignorance. Watch this living Christ's hundreds of videos which go to truth, to love, to peace, to stability. And why are you foreclosed from exposing yourself to them? Because you have a belief, satanic belief, that keeps you a slave all of your lives. And you hate it. You despise it. You look for ways to get out. But the one way, and that one way is stopping the chatter of your intellectual mind. And you will instantly stop hell on earth. What's left is obvious. Infinity. Non-duality. Love. Non-competition. That's the Christ, the non-dualistic state of consciousness that I exhibit. Yet in your intellectual state of judgment, satanic judgment, you will judge me by your own definitions. And what happens when that occurs? You doubt yourself further. That's the habit that you must stop. Stop willing yourself to be a Satanist, not even understanding what the word Satanist means, which I have exposed hundreds and hundreds of times, and yet you still cling to it. Again, that is a sign of ignorance. That's what you want. That's what you're going to create in your life. So be responsible for creating it and admit that it is not the way you want to live. We're facing an economic collapse that will destroy many of you because you're too far gone. You don't have the energy to stand up to such nonsense, satanic nonsense. And you will die rather than will yourself to continue to live. I, for one, I'm 82 years old. Been there, done that, learned by it. And I'm passing it on to you. Whether you reject it or accept it is your business. I know that this body, this mind, material as it is limited. And it will die. But I will not die. For I am the spirit of what is. I am the I am. And I am truth. Truth never dies. The illusions come and go. But truth lives on eternally. It can for you too. Watch my videos. See for yourself how they are being diminished in your eyes to double-digit numbers by satanic mind controllers who control the counter mechanisms of a worldwide audience and limiting them to double-digit numbers. Impossible, you say? Not so. But it only works on dummies like you, who are so gullible, so as to believe such nonsense. I am the truth, the life, and the way. Yet you prefer to believe in mythologies and satanic ideas. You've damned yourself, and I need utter a single word to fortify that. So I don't. Take what I say, or leave it. For your decision creates your world. Meditate on that.